All right. Rolling. What does it mean to be a Ballard bomber?
Well, let's see. That is an interesting question.
It's pretty special to me because we were the first class that graduated from Ballard, the first class that got all thrown together, 4 different towns. So, and I think we just meshed real well, and it was a great experience.
I think that was built in 1906. It's the first school in Huxley. Well, there was a house that was the first school, but this is the first brick school. The first year that Huxley High was opened in 1921, it's a picture of first grade on up to 12th grade. The house on the left of the school there is where the superintendent lived. We didn't actually start the Ballard School till September 2nd, 1958. And I can remember that day just like yesterday.
There was a lot of rivalry.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that.
We were the first graduating class of Ballard.
Huxley Hogslop was one name.
Yeah, Hogslop.
Slater Slaughterhouse or something like that.
I always just said Slater Alligator.
Community. That's my one word, because it's the way Ballard makes you feel.
The education I got at Ballard allowed me to do the things throughout life that I set goals for and was able to obtain, and I really think that it was because of the actual education that I received.
Tell who your favorite teacher was.
My favorite teacher is Hazel Maywald.
Yes, yes.
Who is your?
Hazel Maywald is my great aunt.
We loved her.
Jay Staker, Mr. Staker, biology class.
I ended up getting a minor in history because of Pat Cole.
Mrs. Maywald and Mrs. Martin. Mrs. Maywald was an English teacher.
I'm in education now. I'm the principal now. And I happen to be probably one of those kids that were closer to a lot of the teachers.
And they were your dearest friends. I still see, teachers. I think we saw 3 of them over Christmas that were very impactful, not only for me, but my classmates.
The foundation itself is just a valuable tool to get a leg up on your competition per se, but more importantly, it's to help the teachers with those special projects that they'd like to do, the things to enhance in their classrooms that we just can't afford with the tax money we receive.
You are helping him put the backgrounds in. We have interviews tomorrow, but we don't today. We are trying to interview as many alum as possible, and we are going to then upload their videos by decade into YouTube. We've had, I think, 30 people so far come in for interviews.
My name is Carson Culp. I am a sophomore in Ballard High School.
Carson just has a way of calming people down and making them feel natural. So he's become our interviewer.
One at a time, we'll ask him 5 questions, and the questions were really good, I felt like, and I really learned a lot from them, and so it was a great experience overall.
I'm ready.
All right, sweet. Go for it.
I'm Ron Finch, graduated in 1959.
Graduated in 1959. As you know, we were the first class to graduate from Ballard.
So you're the Cambridge Cobras.
We were the Cobras.
What does it mean to be a Ballard bomber?
Well, I don't know. I was only a bomber for 1 year.
I think when I was going to school, being a Ballard bomber was an identity you wore out into other communities.
So I said, I would really like to do this project with our current equipment. We just don't have the ability. So we put in a proposal, and I wrote up the grant, submitted that. Then when they awarded the grant, we cheered. And we have some footage of them opening the cameras, and it was like Christmas. And so because of that, we've been able to film and get the project done. I thought, how can we get the community more involved? And, how can we get the kids to meet people who used to go here and have that sense of pride about Ballard? They get to hear the stories. And that's really, when it gets down to it, it's all stories. That's what makes a community. It's history, it's stories.
My name is Nell Snort. I was born and raised in Huxley.
I'm Barbara Mallett, and my maiden name is Weeks, and I graduated in 1965. And Virginia?
Yeah, I'm Virginia Cook. It's still Virginia Cook. And I graduated in 1981.
Jill Rayner, 1989.
Mark Baker graduated in 1980.
My name's Lori Nelson Morrissey, and I graduated in the class of 1975.
Joel Weeks, I graduated in 1991.
Evie O'Donnell Reyes, and I graduated in 1979.
Without the foundation giving us this grant, we wouldn't be able to have a project like this. And this year's theme with Throwback to the Future, this is a perfect example of a project that connects kids to community, to the whole tradition of Ballard, and we couldn't have done it without the foundation. Okay. You are finishing your basketball.
Finished that last night.
Okay. And then the play. So this is like my chaos hour. Yeah. This is my high blood pressure hour. Yeah. Hey, they know that I care about them. They're all good.
I have some really fond memories of high school.
Yeah, I do too.
Yeah.
I think we kind of all stick around our kids in this community. You know, we kind of really rally behind them as a group.
I have a lot of respect for Ballard schools, Ballard teachers, staff, students. Yeah, we're lucky.